Yes, good morning, Ty. I can
Mm.
hear you.
Good to have you all. How are we all doing? How are we
I'm
doing?
fine.
Good.
We're fine, ma.
Biba, how is your health,
I'm
man?
I'm fine.
Sorry about your health.
How are you, ma?
Are you
Good
strong
morning.
So
enough
how
to
are
go
you
to
too?
class? I'm doing
How are you
good.
doing too?
I'm trying. I'm doing great.
It is well with you.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
That's
Thank
right.
you. So first, let me start like this. I'm fine. Let me start like this. Some of you think that the song is not part of the class. Please, the song is part of the class. How many of you listen to the song with intent? How many of you listen to this song that we play with intent or with intentionality and deliberateness? Or you just think that we play it to while away time? Please, I want to know how many of you listen to the song with intent and intentionality and deliberateness?
I do.
Uh, Song has turned to a national anthem for me.
Good. And that's the idea. I think I've been opportune to teach about the neuro language programming. Unfortunately, I was asking my pastor many years ago, some 18 years ago, that why is it that bad things happen on planet Earth? Why is it that before you think about something evil, it has happened? And the good ones, you be there confessing, hey, doing all the gymnastic, praying, gone to okay. And those things seem not to happen. And I love the answer he gave to me. Say first, this world is controlled by the prince of darkness, which is the devil. And who is the devil? The devil is the author of confusion, is the author of everything bad. And also, scripture says that he has given the earth to the children of men. That means that as man, you should take charge. That's why things would not happen without you giving permission. Whether you like it or not, you are giving permission to the good spirit or giving permission to the bad spirit by your own actions, by your own neuro, neuro languaging. So when he now sat down and he broke it down for me, like the devil owns the world, is the prince of the earth. That's why bad things happen, and that's why it's easier. So if you want otherwise to happen for you, then you begin to look at the deeper things of life. What are you constantly saying? The words we speak are more than the words we say from our mouth. What's your internal dialogue like? What's your linguistic? Neuro is brain. Neuro. What are your internal dialogue? Do you see? Now, because it is the world is controlled by the devil, so it is easier for evil things to happen. What do? You are either an enabler of good things or an enabler of bad things. Now, if you know that the person that dominates controls, and if the devil dominates the world, is controlling. That's why it's easier for people to complain, easier for people to accuse, than it's easier for them to praise or to show gratitude. So one of the things that you do to help your internal dialogue is to play things like this. So that in your brain, one of the things I see happening for me is that my brain, there are songs that play in my brain. So that the internal dialogue is right. And these are some of the I just choose to share these things here. These things are not syllables for all, but they're not syllables for GMI. It's a syllabus for the world nation. But sometimes I just choose to share them because I'm good like that. So if you want to have the greater success, you would find your way into the world nation, where we really, really deal with these things in depth. So, one of the things to do to help your neural languaging, to help your internal dialogue, is to find good songs and let them play. That way, and I think I started this topic because of what Mr. Tunde said, that is now his anthem. And I'm like, that way, even when you are sleeping, your subconscious, I hope you know that your subconscious does not sleep. Your subconscious does not sleep. It's always awake 24/7. That's why even when you hear things in your sleep, which is why I advise that you go and listen to the hub. You listen to play those things while you are asleep. Because your subconscious does not sleep and there is no filter. There is no covering to your ears. There's no filter to your brain. It seeps in. That's why people have the many struggles or the many goods they have. Because somewhere it will just seep in. You heard a bad news. I was sharing with why am I teaching this? So for early comers, I was sharing with I think it was 2024 in the Wealthy Nation where we talked about the algorithm. This week, because of Elo's death, and our class is almost getting, I'm going to round off this quickly. It's not content for this place. This week, because I've been clicking on, because of Elo's death, many death incidents have been coming to my feed. Somebody that has lost his brother, somebody that lost the wife. I started telling my husband that I have to sit down and change his algorithm. That's just how it is. So yes, many, I've seen many. As in, I saw a 19-year-old boy, his sisters went to bury. And that's just how the algorithm works. And there is the algorithm of your life. And unfortunately, many people don't know. And these things are, one of my mentors will say, which is the truth. Many of the things that really, really affect you in life, that direct the course of your life, are not taught in school. School does not teach you money management. School does not teach you marriage management. School does not teach you life management. School does not teach you inner works. And these are the major things that guides and leads people in life. So you have an algorithm for your life. And as much as people don't want to accept the things, whether you accept it or not, the sun will come out at the time it should come out. Rain will come out at the time. If you like, argue with your keypad for all you care. There's an algorithm of your life. The earlier you know how to set the algorithm of your life, the better for you. The earlier you know that you are in control. So what I have to do, I know what to do to begin to change my algorithm. And I'm just waiting for Thursday to come and go. After Thursday, I'm going to change that. But unfortunately, many people don't know that there is an algorithm over their life. Many people don't know how to change the algorithm of their life. So they just look at life play on auto and call it fate, F-A-T-E. And say, and your money, bọ́lọ́run ṣe kọ́ nìyẹn. How about if you begin to take lessons that will begin to help you know that there's something called the algorithm of life? How about you begin to take lessons that will help you know that you can set the algorithm of life, that will help you know that you can tune things the way you choose to. And I know that some people here will come and will be telling me that part of the sovereignty of God. Yes, it's true that there's the sovereignty of God. But even in God's sovereignty, he also said, I've given the earth to the children of men. That's telling you that he has given you power. But if you are not taught these things, you will not know. Because school does not teach it. Or how many of you have gone to school and they've taught you money management? Do they even teach you selling in school? They taught us mass com. They never taught us how to sell our skills. Do they teach leadership skills in school? Maybe some schools are beginning to integrate it now. So am I saying these things? When I tell people coming to the Wealthy Nation is the higher place to be, I know what I'm saying with my full chest. I'm saying come and learn the things that exactly direct the course of your life so that you begin to set your life straight and you don't say, oh, it is fate. Oh, I'm all alone. God wants it like that. No. That's for those of you that came in early. And I'm going to be cutting this because it's not part of your syllabus. So that when I give you
Thank you so much.
you will not have this replay. So please,
Thank you.
the
God
song
bless you.
is not to while away time. The song is a major part of your class. But if I don't teach you, many of you will not know. You see, when I tell people and tell them that, oh, you think you're getting the best of where you are, there's always better than the best. And you will need to press on it. That's just it. You will need to press in on it. The greatest thing that God gave man is the power of choice. That's why he said, life and death have I given to you. But he begged you, he said, please choose life. In a situation where you don't know what life is, or have you not questioned yourself to say, is it every time you know what life is? It's not every time. That's why you never tell yourself, I want to rest on personality. You see, when I go on Insta Live and I see people say, when will we stop investing? I'm like, it's like saying, when will you stop eating? Have you ever asked yourself, when will you stop going to moshalashi or going to church? Whoever asks themselves that question? No, what you're doing is that you want to seek more of God. You want to know more of Him. When it comes to your own personal development, why do you say, please, I think I want to take a break? That's why certain things are taking break. And unfortunately, life are in seasons. The things you ate in personal development, you ate, say, let's say last year, can still carry you for some 3 years. Death, in the personal development world, death does not happen suddenly. My father used to say a joke, and I share it with them in the World Nation. My father is 76 now. My father, and he's standing, he's doing everything, he's well, he's working. In fact, at times I harass him to give me money. Yes. And you know what it tells me? It tells me, said people don't die once. People don't die once. They don't. Old age gradually begins to set in, and you begin to agree. Agba lo ti dé. Agba ti dé. So I saw an 80-year-old man on TV yesterday, and I was screaming because that man does not look anything close to 80. But neuro-languaging, you start saying, Agba ti dé. But I'm too old for this. Who says you're already dying small, small? Is that not dead? I'm too old for this. Then my father will say, some people will just go blind. They will not hear very well. Some people, my father used to joke, and at times will tease my mom, what in cooler there? You are dying. Bit by. Let's just leave that talk aside. But what am I saying? It's the same thing for personal development. So you can really say, oh, the things I'm doing, they're carrying me on. They're carrying you on. But you know what? You're dying bit by bit, and you don't know. If you tell my father that maybe, so one day what happened, I went to visit my mom. It was her birthday period, and I went to do a surprise birthday for her. And I was teasing my dad. He was calling me my brother's name. I was like, Popsy, like, are you growing old? Why are you calling me my brother's name? If you see the way the man fought me. Oh, he fought me with everybody. What do you mean? My brain is still intact. I know what I'm saying. Do you think I'd have given your cousin? I know that I gave Asukwa your number, not Samuel's number. You know why he's saying it? Do not neuroprogram me to die. I refuse it. I will not take it from anybody. But unfortunately, many people do not know that they are doing that with their personal development. They just go on like that and say, oh, well, I'm not even getting the result I even want. Oh, I'm not even. Don't you know that results are first gotten from within? Then you begin to see an expression of it outside. Don't you know? I was the coach recently, and the coach titled his training, What Your Father and Mother Never Taught You. And somehow, I felt like, why would this person say what your father and mother never taught you? But it's the truth. The things I share here, go and look at it. How many people teach these things? How many? Many people. How many coaches, even in church, they shy away from it. But these are the real things. If you want to grow your earning capacity, there's no time that should come and you say, oh, I want to rest from personal development. No time. You know what personal development means? It means personal growth. It's the reason why you just take one decision and that decision sends you down. Because ab initio, while you were supposed to be fueling your tank, you took a break. And these things don't happen suddenly. If they happen suddenly, you could know. Sometimes it takes years. Just like for Chidima, while she was investing in herself and it didn't look like she was investing and nothing was happening, that's correlated with the fact that she was investing. Oh, did you think that Albi didn't tell her? Can you hear me, please? Hello, can you hear me? Did you think her husband never told her not to invest? Oh,
Yes,
trust me.
definitely.
Trust me, he did. Because the question is, have we seen the result in your life? But thank God that she was smarter. And she knew that results will first show internally. Just like when a woman is pregnant, sometimes even she herself does not know. But she's pregnant. It doesn't devote the fact that she's pregnant. But nobody knows. Then it starts coming out, then she knows. Then she starts experiencing. It is not when you start experiencing morning sickness that you are pregnant. You've been pregnant before. I hope somebody is getting what I'm saying. So that's why I'm always telling people when they take a break on certain things, I'm always nodding for them in the corner of my heart. The ones I can tell, I will tell. And sometimes I don't even most times tell people. Because the day. So while she was doing all those PD, it looked like nothing happened. Nothing. She was still a mere cashier at GTB. Earning how much? 80,000 naira. She was earning 80,000 naira. She paid 85,000 for GMI as at then. How much was she earning? Nothing in her life looked like she was even doing anything called PD. But now we are celebrating her that she did how much? She swiftly moved from 300 million to 4 billion to 8 billion to 4 billion to 8 billion and to 20 billion. And this year, we are waiting what she's going to do. But all the time that she was silently eating that food, which is why I said before you begin to see results, they are in. So you had better sit down and be eating the food. Knowing that very soon, your pregnancy will show to the whole world. And the people now that I tap from your grace. No, that prayer is interesting in an interesting way. Give me a minute, please. Okay. So I was basically talking about self-development and how these things happen. Self-development should not be left to an emergency. It should be something of importance that you deliberately structure and put into your schedule. That's the only way to increase your earnings. And I use an example of one of, should I say students or clients, whichever one fits appropriately, that while she was doing all the PD and many people were calling her Mumu, they didn't know that she was setting herself up for success. Now our success is something that people are running to chase. Our success is not just monetary. There are many things she has shared with me that I have not expressly collected permission to share publicly. It's the reason I'm not sharing. Many things happening for her. Many places that she should not even be, that she is now because of that. Because I like to tell people it's good to look at the money, but there are more important things. Many things. So would you be like her to keep investing in yourself and developing yourself, knowing that the fruit thereof will show? Or you want to be like the one that wants to leave your personal development to emergency? So you're always having emergency, everything emergency. No, your life will show the jerky graph when you leave things to emergency. Thank you. That's been 30 minutes of powerful expose for those of you that came in early. And like I said, it's not going to be a part. I'm going to take it off. But I want to, did this help somebody? I want to confirm if this helped somebody. I want to confirm if this helped somebody.
Yes, it helps a lot.
Okay. Thank you, sir.